Hey everybody, welcome back to Forgotten Fates, a Dungeons & Dragons 3.5 edition campaign. We're currently in our 4th season, 6th week, hour number 4. Just waiting for
I
Andre's,
apologize if I drop.
yeah. Continue. Where
Currently having a party.
Where were we? Because I disconnected in your mid-conversation.
Oh, y'all were all chatting around the table in the middle of the tent with Baron Zoon. Where did y'all stop at? Zoon, you were the one talking, actually. You're muted, by the way.
Yeah, Zoom talked us.
They're asking about the imp and my.
Yeah. Your obvious partnership with him.
There is no obvious partnership with him at all.
Oh, come on. It's so obvious.
How is it obvious?
Is that Ardo talking in real?
Yeah.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
Roleplay. Action.
And
Well,
action.
how is it obvious?
You made him kill all these people?
I made the imp kill all these people?
Oh, no. I'm sorry. I thought we were talking about Zoom.
I thought we were...
So,
what?
yeah.
He's,
Ardo, are you feeling okay?
Where? No! It's all this honey mead.
You know that stuff goes bad.
Kel, you know I have turned around and done everything I could to try to help him get Andara out. You know I have absolutely nothing to gain from with the imp. I don't have anything to do with him. I can't stand him.
I mean, I don't know your relationship, obviously, but...
So that means you should not say a word on this at the moment.
Well, I mean, I have a few things to say about you destroying half a culture for out of no reason than to clear up a road. It seems, and set up shop here for yourself. It seems kind of self-involved. I'm just saying.
So you know there's been some decisions that you know what are regrettable in terms of how I have handled things.
Well, how do you fix it?
Are we alone in this tent?
yeah, it's just a group.
You know,
It's
maybe
just
you
us and
could
the girls?
let your slaves go.
So then give me till morning on it and we'll have that problem fixed.
Till morning.
What
Right.
happens in
Earl
the
raises
morning?
an eyebrow. And
What happens?
If you want them freed and gone, then they'll be freed and gone.
You mean freed of their lives or free of your servitude?
Free with their lives, away from servitude.
Well, I'm sure they'll appreciate that.
Okay. What? Why would you enslave them in the first place?
Again, if you turn around and heard the general in the inn, his whole thing was that he would have came in here and killed them all regardless of anything I had told him on that. And we both know that. So I went with the...
Who's we?
Would you be agreeing to that?
I didn't know anything about that.
You were in the tavern when we had the discussion.
Yeah,
No, I
you were.
wasn't.
Yes,
Oh,
you
no.
were.
No, I wasn't.
Where
The
we
only
at?
one who wasn't was Ardo. Because we all walked back into the inn together.
I don't know what you're talking about. I wasn't in the tavern.
I give up.
He
So
wasn't
you're saying you enslaved them so you didn't have to kill them?
Yes. Because no matter what I have turned around and told him, you heard it yourself. He said, so you want me to do whatever I want to do on it. He had already stated on it. And unfortunately, you guys are not from around here. You heard what the tavern turned around and said when they found out that they're all killed. These tribes have caused issues for the people for many of years. The whole thought on it is to wipe them out. The only thing that could have been done is to enslave them so that they can be put under protection to be freed later.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they thought that you've been causing them issues for a number of years.
Oh, I'm sure they probably have been. Not me per se, but yes.
I mean, enslaving them is one thing. Putting their heads up on pikes, And putting them in chains around your chair is another thing.
It's a little bit disrespectful.
And I agree.
Yet here we are.
Again.
Okay. In an act of good faith, let these ones go here.
So I let them go, they run up to 10 and they die.
Do you not have
And
any
you are-
control over your men?
I do.
Well,
But
Exercise it.
you see 4 of them leave. And you don't, what do you think that's going to do with the other ones that are going to see them be able to freely leave?
give them hope.
Show them you're a benevolent leader.
Or they could uprise trying to escape themselves.
Well, if that's their decision, then you deal with that when it happens. At least they have a choice. You're taking away their choice this way.
Yeah,
Fine.
freedom.
Just
They have no. They have no say. That's
That's
wrong.
my fortitude
His
sake.
face
Wrong.
is
half
blue.
blue all of a sudden.
Doing is wrong.
I'm glad that you're able to get yourself out of the bottle to say that.
It's wrong, and you know it.
I'm not disagreeing that it's wrong.
So why'd you do it in the first place?
I am not saying it again.
That doesn't make any sense. It makes no sense.
To the drunk guy right now. I'm not arguing with a inebriated halfling.
The inebriated halfling's making more sense than you are.
Guards, in here.
Yes, sir. You see them all put their spears at your friends.
No, we're not doing that. Let these 4 go and walk them or escort them out from the camp.
Yes, sir. Up, elf. Up. You heard the Baron.
And let them free of their chains.
Elf? They're
Sir?
not barbarians?
Oh,
Release them.
yes, sir. The Oh, yes, sir. I thought you were talking,
And,
you thought you were talking about the other 4.
and if anyone and if anyone hurts them, then they will pay an answer to me.
Yes, sir. They take them from the chains, stand them up. You heard the Baron. You're being escorted to the edge of the camp to be released into the wild. Come. They lead them out, and they head off to the
East.
west.
I got you. I got which way you're going with that. That
West.
works.
Oh,
Okay.
That works. The
Damn
west
it.
even better.
They head to the west edge of the camp.
I mean, you could maybe give them some spears or something so they can defend themselves.
They're gone.
Well, I guess it's something.
Happy?
Like static.
No, I'm not happy. Let them all go.
how many people died today?
There's no way
I
to
don't-
take that back. It's gone. They're
I have
gone.
no idea. Because I wasn't here.
No idea because you didn't have to do it.
I mean, just counting the pikes on the way in is at least somewhat of an indication.
Right. And you see all those flames? Yes. That's what we're saying.
The flames? Wait, that wasn't you, was it?
No.
Wow. This
Hey.
is
I'm just, I wasn't here because I was helping trying to find stuff for Andara.
You could have
Remember?
given better instructions.
wait, what were you finding for Andara here underneath all these bodies?
Nothing here.
Oh,
But when we were in, because remember, I got the message while we're sitting in the tavern already about the battle and everything else. And what was I doing before that? Before we were in the tavern, we were in the market
yeah.
where we were. Before we met Felix, we were trying to find stuff for Andara.
Situation. If you don't want to help Andara, that's on you. I
I'm
don't
not
care.
trying to say I'm not trying to help her at all. I was saying I was. That's why I wasn't here to handle this.
But you still gave
Andara's
instructions,
fault.
correct?
I'm not saying it's Andara's fault, so don't
Okay.
antagonize it anymore.
That's what you're saying, but that's what I'm hearing.
I knew what he was hearing. That's why I said it.
Yeah. Sragg is actually speaking what I'm thinking.
His
So
internal
all these
monologue.
people died because Andara's a bitch. Gotcha. If she hadn't got herself stuck in that frickin' card, then none of these barbarians would have been slaughtered.
Because those things are directly related.
I was
It's
using
been
my...
a day. You know what?
Oh,
You do what you're gonna do. It sounds like you've already made up your mind anyways. But I don't know what to do about this. I have a gremlin that is running down behind me.
I want to stay with you.
Is that the imp? Did you guys hear that?
Gretchen found you. Well, I don't care what you guys are going to do, but I have to take care of some things outside.
See a man about a red dog?
Sorry, I
No,
missed that.
quite.
yeah, man, about an executioner's axe.
What?
Nothing. Nothing. Anyways, I'm very upset.
I understand. It's not a time for hot-headedness, though, really. Remember where you are and the circumstances.
Oh, yes. I'm in the Baron's camp.
Right.
God help me.
You remember that legion outside?
Well, I think I will get some fresh air from this, and I'll leave.
You hear
Let
that?
them, yeah, let them.
It's the
sit
smell
there.
of corpses is all the better.
Fuck.
Deep breaths, Ardo. Deep breaths.
As you're leaving, we're sorry that those slaves displeased you, Baron.
Don't worry about it. We'll handle all
You've
that
been
later.
released, just as you commanded. Any other slaves displease you, sir?
We will talk away from the tent.
Yes, sir. They walk away from the tent with you to discuss what to do with the rest of the slaves. Should they too be released to the west, sir?
Which ones?
The rest of your slaves. No one
Yes.
harmed them. But I have to say, that first step was quite a doozy.
Yes, send them west. I don't want to know. Release them
Yes, sir.
to their own free will and clear of any bonds.
All of them, sir.
All of them.
Yes, sir. We'll begin at once.
Oh my god.
All right.
And preferably not off the cliff.
They are gone.
Too late.
What if you do? It's all right.
Okay.
You thought grandma was evil.
You go back to the tent.
Actually, I'm going after the soldiers that were walking off to relay, not off the cliff.
Yes, sir. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge.
We got you, sir. We know what you've done.
Not off the cliff. Yeah.
Anywhere but that cliff.
Understand you.
Yes.
Off
He's
the
such
rise.
a genius.
From henceforth, from this day forward, it will not be called a cliff.
Right.
Called the stairway.
Everyone to the elevator. Ground floor. Coming up.
Okay, moving forward.
Yes. Whew. Anyway, so you go back to your friends?
No, I'm going to a separate tent for the night.
Okay. They set you up another tent. They have a little bit of trouble lining up some more barbarians to stake for your tent, but everything works
Preferably
out. I'm kidding.
matters.
I'm kidding. They put you in your other tent. They set up a nice, luxurious tent, set you some guards, whole 9 yards.
Mm-hmm. And I tell them
Well,
I
what
do
would you
not
prefer us be doing with your friends, sir?
want-
Are they free to go as well?
they can be in the tent if they want for the night,
Yes, sir.
and I do not want to be bothered the rest of the night.
Yes, sir. You will be safe.
So they're keeping us in tents now. This is gonna end well.
I said that they can stay in the tent or not. I don't
You
care.
didn't say that. That they can stay in the tent for the night.
Yeah.
I call the guard back.
No.
Correct what I want to be
No
saying.
meta.
I just
You
want
said
you-
what you said.
I'm not trying to
Yes.
metagame it. I just want you
Okay.
to be aware of your wording and your intent, because there's
So-
a difference between your wording and your intent.
Yeah. So the guards head over to the tent. You will be the guests of the Baron for the remainder of the evening. We are bringing in sleeping arrangements. Are there any requests?
No thanks. Just a flat spot on the ground, free of blood and filth.
Anyone else?
If you'll excuse me, I need to go for a walk.
Is there any what?
He requested that you remain in the tent.
You gonna stop me?
It's the Baron's orders, sir.
He's not my Baron.
Not my bear.
Yeah, I'm with the dwarf. He ain't my Baron.
We'll escort you to the edge of the camp.
Well, guess we could never mind that bed then. Suppose we'll all be going to the edge of the camp, right, guys?
Sure.
You're free to come with me if you want.
Where's Kel?
Yeah, maybe we could round up some more slaves for us.
Yeah. There's not enough slaves in here.
I mean, I don't really want to. Who's going to make the tents up and stuff like that
Yeah.
out there? Give me a couple guys and some women. Yeah, round them up.
Baron ordered they stay in the tent.
Well, he didn't say
Preferably
where
strong
the tent
guys.
was.
He said not to bother him.
People to set up the tent. So come on. I'm trying to persuade them.
Sounds like a skill thing
Smart
for
idea.
sure.
Yeah. Go get us some more slaves, or we'll go wake up your Baron anyway.
Get the
You're-
general.
You're following orders.
Oh,
You can
God.
build a tent outside of town.
Get the
Just wait here. The general's on the way.
Ah, fine, if you must.
General PETA.
Oh, God.
After a few minutes, the general comes. Unless you do try to force your way up. Darren. Dermot. You don't force your way up?
No.
Did you roll the check for that, or?
Not yet.
Oh,
They
I
are
have-
getting the general.
okay.
They are an army. They have some discipline. Your check will be versus him.
Sure.
So he gets over here.
Wait a minute. Why would it be versus him and not the subordinate right there?
Well, you can check versus him, but the others will just, if he tries to turn, they'll just stab him down and, like, assume you're hostile.
Yeah, but that's on him.
Well, we can assume it succeeded. They killed him and they stepped in.
Yeah, you
There we
just
go.
Oh.
This is an army.
That doesn't matter. It's still people
They're
still
following
question
the
their
orders.
orders. There's still
Not these people.
They question their orders from time to time. Should I bother the general? I don't know. Would he want to be bothered?
Well, they have conflicting orders right now. You're going to leave, and they're going to be forced to kill the Baron's friends. But the Baron said not to let them leave. He wants them in tents for the evening. See what I'm saying? Kind
No.
of.
And the Baron outranks the general, so
Okay.
wouldn't they want to follow the Baron?
So
Yeah.
said
so the
they
Baron
said we're
wants them
gonna
to
go
stay
get
in the tent.
they said we're gonna go get the Baron.
The general.
General, not the Baron.
General, sorry.
The
How long-
Baron that said not to be disturbed.
Okay, go get the general.
All right.
Oh, jeez.
So in a few minutes, the general comes
Wait,
back
wait,
over.
wait. As
What?
they leave,
Uh-huh.
because we're still in the tent, right?
Yes.
Okay. Someone keep an eye on the door and let me know when they come. When they start coming back.
Okay.
Did any of them stay with us?
There are some out front, but they're not coming in the tent.
Okay.
As long as you stay in the tent, you're following his orders.
Just let me know when they're gonna come back. I'm gonna cast a spell.
Do you want me in or out?
I just need you to let me know when they're coming on the way back.
Okay. I step through the front door to hang out with the other two.
All right. They're fine talking to you as long as you don't try to leave.
I offer him a drink.
They willingly accept.
Dumb bastards.
What's in
The moonshine.
it? They don't stand a chance. He's out.
It's good, yes?
He's gone. The two guards that are there, after they have a glass, they just fall unconscious right there.
I prop him up like they're sleeping.
Okay. All right.
And
Nothing
keep
beats
and then
my shine.
keep watch.
Okay. So the two guards that left come back with the general.
If they start coming, I'll whisper in that there's somebody coming.
Right. It's going to be a bit before it gets them, but you can see them coming.
Yeah. Hey, Cal, they're coming.
Okay, I cast glibness
Uh-huh.
and I say, "Come back inside."
I step back in.
Okay. So you get the general pops in. What seems to be the trouble?
Well, we want to stay in a tent outside of town, but we need some slaves to come help us. So we need some men, some women. You know.
I get you. All right. So you want to stay in a tent outside of the perimeter?
Yeah, I mean, we don't really want to be in here with all these other ones. You guys kind of don't really enjoy our company, right? So
We don't want to get in your way and anything.
plus, you know, our friend Dermot here likes to be free in the open. So
And his bear needs to run. He's got to stretch his bear legs. Look at him.
can't have you guys like attacking his bear.
Yeah.
On cue, Winston looks like slightly lame.
Oh. Well, the Baron's orders were for you to stay in a tent, but he didn't say where the tent had to be located. Well, that's all right. We'll get a couple together just to go set it up with you. And I'll send a couple of my boys to make sure they don't get too rowdy.
I think
No,
we
that's
can
fine.
handle it.
I'm pretty sure. Look at Dermot, man. He's built like a tank. He can
Yeah,
handle it.
I got pebbles here. Look at pebbles. He's made of rocks.
Don't you worry about it. We'll handle them. You guys
All
already
right.
broke their spirits, right?
I'll believe you. Just, I don't know what the Baron would say should I have his friends be coming to harm.
We'll be.
Very well. Boys, escort them to the edge of the camp. And he looks over at the two sleeping guards. What the hell? He slaps one of them. Sleeping? On guard duty? What if something had befallen the Baron's friends? He whips out his sword and beheads the dwarf right in front of you.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Jesus.
The other one starts trying to get up. He pushes him over and stabs him right through the heart, through the armor with that sword.
Holy
Pours
crap.
it out, pulls it out, and wipes the blood off on his fallen dwarf's beard.
He pulled the sword out or the heart out?
Sword. Pours
Yes.
the blood off on the dwarf's beard. Sheaths it. Traitors.
Yeah, take that, you guys.
Clean this mess
Listen,
up.
like, what the fuck?
He's not being serious about it. He's
fault.
He's looking like, shut up.
Boys, he waves. A couple more guards come over. Escort the Baron's friends to the edge of the camp. You two, go round them up some tents and a couple of helpers.
Oh, that's all.
I bid you a good night.
Men and women, remember.
Men and women, yes. And the rest of you, clean up this mess. Escort them to the western edge of the camp. And he heads off. So, let me see here before I move forward.
How long did that exchange take?
A few minutes.
So I still have like 20 minutes of bluff left?
Sure.
Cool. Just in case.
Yeah. So these guards follow their orders and escort you to the eastern edge of the camp. No harm can befall the Baron's friends, after all. Once you reach the edge of the camp, they ask you to wait there. Your helper should be around shortly. Within a few more moments, some more guards show up. There are 2 barbarian men and 3 barbarian women, all carrying supplies. As
Hey,
soon
you
as
know-
they get to the edge, what?
Sragg, since that exchange happened, when have they had enough time to mobilize everything and move them west?
Most of them have been moved west,
Okay.
yes. These 3 were stopped on the way to the
I
west.
gotcha.
Aren't we also going west?
No, y'all are going east. Trust me, you want to go east.
Well, I realized that. I thought you said you were escorting us to the west.
No. He escorted the 2 dead guards west.
Ah,
What's to the west?
A cliff.
nothing.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's why.
Yeah.
Place
So
called
is-
Oklahoma.
As they get to the edge of the camp, one of the barbarian females breaks and starts to run as a spear flies and impales her to the ground.
Oh my god.
The others fall into order. You see him order one of the men, pick up that stuff.
Where did... So she's like dead, insta-death?
Oh, yeah. He picks up the other bag that she had.
Well, then,
Follow them and do as they say.
guess we'll need another slave.
No?
I'm afraid all of the rest have been escorted to the west, sir.
Okay. Shit. I
What?
can't.
Why?
They're being released.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
I guess you 4 are the lucky ones, huh? Well, we bid you a good night.
Sleep well.
All right.
All hail Zune.
They turn around, fists up. Hail, Zoom! And walk back into the camp. So the barbarians kind of look and watch the dwarven guards walk in and look back at y'all. They immediately look and eyes fall on Dermot, as he's the closest thing to those guards.
How far are we from the camp? Like, the guards are
You're
gone?
20, 30 feet out, they're walking away. You want to lead them out a little further or
Yeah.
kill them here?
Killed them here.
I just put that stuff down over there.
All right. They do exactly as you say.
Now get out of here and don't come anywhere near these people.
You see them look. And they back away.
They're not manacled or anything, are they?
No. But they back away, like you said get out of here and don't come anywhere near. They back away and wait for further orders.
No, I meant you're free. I don't want to see you, and I don't want you to get caught again.
They look at you with terror as if this is some kind of test.
It's not a trap. I'm not with those ridiculous dwarfs.
As soon as you say that, they all take off running, heading further east.
Well, they would know. Yeah.
And they should know the layout of the land.
Right.
It's their land, after all.
No,
Yeah.
actually, further east is Dwarven land. This was their land. They don't have land anymore.
They'll figure it out.
Yes.
They must know about these.
I said don't go anywhere near them.
around.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, you managed to free those 4.
Each of those are worth 5,000 XP, right?
Well,
Only if you take their heads.
yeah. You have to kill them for the North XP.
Well, I mean, since we're splitting all the XP and Vox killed all the rest of those guys, we're gonna.
Right.
Oh my
Fox destroyed a civilization. I'll do level twice.
Yeah.
Vox is level 20 now.
Well, so are we. He's in our group. XP split, right?
Yeah, by proximity, y'all level 2. How's that blood XP for you?
Oh my god.
So I'm pretty sure that the generals made it on my list of people to kill when I have the opportunity.
I agree.
Do you guys really want to spend the night here, or?
No.
No.
My thoughts exactly.
No.
You have all those camp supplies laying out there beside you. Just pointing that out.
Well, we could load these into my hole, and my hole by this thing.
I'm glad you clarified.
I don't want you guys
Wait.
to get the wrong idea.
What happened to the barbarians? Did they run off? You guys?
I
didn't
freed
give
them.
any
I
of the
told them to
supplies?
run away and not come anywhere near these people.
Yeah, they had.
You didn't give them any of the supplies?
They had their
No.
wits about them. No.
He said, put that stuff down and get the hell out of here. And they ran off.
I assumed
in,
that they lived off the land
rags
anyway.
Yeah.
with nothing to defend themselves, head straight
Nothing
towards
to
that
defend themselves. Yeah, it's
that tomb that y'all left with all the traps.
Right.
They'll take refuge in there, I'm sure. So we'll get more XP because they'll get killed. Yes, we killed them.
Congrats, that
What?
made you have effectively finished off the genocide.
Okay, I kind of
That'd be
missed
so
some of
cool.
that. So why did you have to? Did you have to scare them off or something?
No,
Almost, yeah.
we just told them to go.
They thought I was tricking them.
Because he's a dwarf
Oh.
and the rest of the army's dwarfs.
They were playing some games with them earlier.
Hey,
No,
that's
you can
wrong.
go. You can
That's
go.
not right?
Spear.
Why would dwarves enslave other people if they?
These aren't the regular dwarves.
Is there any way I would have been able to convince them to take some of that supplies?
Yeah,
Yeah, if you're saying you would have stopped them, then yeah.
yeah. You would've.
Something I don't know because it's.
Yeah, Ryan's been having connection issues, so we may have to reverse that a little bit.
Yeah, no. If you did that, they would have grabbed a couple of the bags on the way out.
Yeah, I'd like to have done that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
You totally did that.
You just did that.
He totally did that. You saw him.
You totally did.
Bam, just like that. Did it.
Done.
You notice he had to do some fast talking to get him to do it, but they did grab
Seeing
it.
that action of kindness towards them too, I would have given the potion of cure critical.
To who?
The barbarians.
Oh, okay.
And I gave him some gems.
If we're rewinding and that actually is happening, then yeah.
All right, so y'all give them lots of stuff and they run off.
Yay.
Awesome.
It'll be the most
Remove all
prosperous
that stuff
bard.
from your sheets.
Yep,
Doing it.
already done it.
I just gave them those supplies, so
You don't even have anything to give them.
you can have all of the dwarf shit that you want.
You can't have that on
It's
mine.
cure
though.
serious.
Vanilla.
Potion of cure serious. I gave them
Okay,
That's a serious potion.
to see
it was.
to do with what they want.
All right. So that seems to be handled. You notice that the camp's kind of abuzz, but nothing here on the eastern side. Everything seems to be going off on the western side of the camp. The guards over
So
here are
what's
actually
going on
kind of
the west?
sparse.
Sorry.
The catch and release program was in full effect.
Did they divulge any secret about the release?
He said that these 4 were the lucky ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the women tried to make a run for it. She got stabbed. I'm like, guess we'll need
Yeah.
another slave. And he's like, no, they're all being shipped that way.
Okay.
To be released, is what he said.
No one was able to get any actual information out of him other than that.
That's the only interaction we had.
You hear one dwarf yell way off in the distance, "Can you fly?"
Oh my god.
Baron Zune, you woke up? What? You're muted.
It's just saying you're not helping, Shrek, but I'm good.
You still happy about rolling evil?
He's not happy.
I tell you who I know who's definitely starting to irritate me at the moment is a Felix.
Oh.
Well, that's not uncommon.
First impression. Huh.
I
That's it.
wonder,
That's
guys.
the title of this episode.
I wonder, guys, if it's like if a certain lich we all know wouldn't mind having a bit of a romp in there.
Making a stone garden?
Stone Garden?
Well, I mean, if they're already just massacred. I mean, what
I was talking about the dwarves.
more harm could happen?
What?
I wasn't talking
A
about the
lich?
dwarves either.
Okay.
You deal with liches?
I was talking about the dwarves. Yeah, I got a friend. She's a lich.
She's quite nice. She helped us.
A lich that helped you?
Yeah, she told us
Dre, can you
about
please
how to
put that
help our
knife down?
friend in the card.
Please,
What's that?
please put that knife
What?
down.
Whoa, so why?
Because I know you.
Was I gonna cut myself? That's probably a good call. I won't argue that. Probably a good call. Like, here's.
I just pictured it stabbing in your eye. It's like,
Let's carry on with the show.
The show must go on.
We're going to break.
You'll be okay.
Alright.
Duct tape.
The next session will open up with Dre on a GoPro for the back of an ambulance.
That'd be great.
So I wonder how you could summon her. Do I just yell out her name? I wonder if that works. I try it.
Didn't she give you a necklace or
All
something?
right.
Did you actually yell at her name?
Yeah.
Still?
Yeah.
What's her name?
Then you pull out the little charm and you call out to Esther.
Yeah.
And
Esther?
she, a few moments later, there's a flash of light, and this drawn skeletal form comes through.
She's not looking like her pretty self.
Right now.
Okay.
Yes?
Ah! This is your friend? Hello!
Well, hello. Can I be of some assistance?
You guys have interesting friends. I'm just saying. A dragon that takes over the world, a lich woman skeleton. I'm sorry, no offense.
Well, I kind of had two questions for you. Do you? Well, one is that rather nasty imp we were partied with.
Well, yes.
I want it to pay in the most excruciating way possible.
All right.
And I was wondering if you had any ideas.
Well, I could always try to summon him.
Okay, that we'll put that.
What we've had in mind.
Can you make him so he can't? Like, I'm pretty sure he stole our other friend that was trapped in the thief catcher. Is there any way you can like
Very troubling.
protect her and we can get that back while you summon him?
No, when I do call him, he'll be stuck inside the circle, but as long as he's in the circle, he can do whatever he wants. Like stab himself in the upper lip and straight into the nose.
The knife.
Yes.
What if you...
What?
He was sitting there holding a knife
Oh.
on his lip.
Gotcha.
What can I say?
What if you threatened to hit him with the banishment stick if he didn't give you the card?
You could do that.
And then when he does do it anyway.
He'll probably be expecting that.
Oh,
He's not an idiot.
Is there anything
That's
else
all
you
he's
could
doing.
think to do to him to have that could be worse than possibly death?
Well, it's death and banishment are the same thing to him.
I know, like you were summoning him. Why were you summoning him? Like before?
It was lonely.
Oh.
It was good for company.
Can
And he
you-
was very useful.
Can you like enslave him or anything like that?
I can keep him trapped here for a time. But the area that we keep him in will have to be warded.
I don't know, Kale. Do you have any
Yeah?
ideas?
Um,
I'm a little worried he might destroy the card.
he wants us to sign that contract.
That's never going to happen.
And since he took the card, now he has leverage.
Perhaps we'll come back to that.
The card also said you had a day. It's already been more than a day, by the way.
Right.
Well,
I'm just reminding you in case you forgot that.
yeah, but if he doesn't have the card, then he's going back to hell.
Well, I'm thinking something worse than hell. I just lock him in some room.
Lock him in a room. Oh no! How will I get out of this locked room?
Wait, didn't she say she? Didn't you say
in a
you
circle.
needed a familiar?
Oh, yes.
And you really enjoyed him, right?
Oh, he was great company.
So
I even knitted him this little sweater.
could we help you bind him again
It's pink, right?
if
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
doesn't give the card back?
Revenge is sweet.
I'd like to bind him regardless.
Well, once we have the card, you can do whatever you want.
She looks off to the west, so that was causing all the ruckus.
What's that?
Yeah, that's a secondary reason we called you.
Well, I was just down in my cave when it started raining barbarians.
It's
You know what? Give it
raining
a
men.
pause for 1 sec. You know what I love? The justification of enslavement here. Complete parallel of enslavement there.
True.
Am I
Karma.
the only one?
Karma's a bitch.
Crossed my mind.
Let's enslave the imp, and then we'll call the Lich to genocide against the dwarfs for their genocide against the barbarians.
It's not genocide. It's not genocide. There's still the dwarfs in town.
Oh,
War
yeah,
never
well, that's true.
changes.
Just a complete massacre. Gotcha. Anyhow, she turns back. So that was all the ruckus. It just started raining barbarians.
Hallelujah.
I'll have components for months.
Oh my god.
I think I'll reanimate a few. I could use some company, I suppose.
The dwarfs in that camp, you can have add any of those, I think.
There's an entire army there. I'm only one. Old
Huh.
woman.
Aren't you, if my knowledge on Lich is correct, can't you not be destroyed?
Well, as long as a certain something I'm carrying isn't destroyed, yes, I'll reform.
Well, I see.
Oh, you have your phylactery.
She eyeballs you immediately. And who are you?
Oh shit.
He's with us. He's with us.
I feel very small somehow.
Pleasure to meet you.
She extends a hand and then pulls it back. Never mind. I keep forgetting.
Oh shit.
Well, if you don't want the whole army, I wouldn't stop you from going after the general over there.
Yes. The general and that dragon over there.
Come to think of it, the army was probably just following his orders.
Well, I can give you something for that, but if you don't mind, I'd rather not be the subject of a witch hunt.
This is a good point. You are quite different than any other lich I've ever seen. The fact that we're actually talking, you're not trying to murder me.
I do believe he's gonna propose.
I do believe you need to shut your hole, Ardo.
She laughs.
It's the meat.
How flattering! She looks at you with empty eye sockets. But I'm afraid you're not quite my type. He's a little young.
Little young and a little alive.
Oh, there are many cures for that, dearie, but we'll just have a wait, won't we?
If you say so.
I won't hold that against you. Maybe here in another 300 or 400 years. It's a date, then.
Certainly. Now, about that item, you don't mind parting with it.
Oh, to handle your general friend. No, not at all. There you go. She pulls out a slender bone wand. Simply point this at him. That's all you gotta do.
What does it do?
It should slay him on sight. It'll crumble afterwards.
Come to think of it, do you have something that could disguise him to look like a barbarian?
Well, yes.
I think that might be a little more just.
She takes this other item out. There's this wand.
Do I recognize
It seems to be kind of wriggling. The other wand had a charge of Finger of Death in it. You see this one is a flesh-shaping polymorph other wand.
That'll do.
It's quite a nice bag of tricks you've got there.
Well, I do dabble in the arcane.
He just nods. I understand
Oh,
what
Esther,
you're
by the way, this is Felix. Felix? Esther. Esther?
Yeah,
Felix.
we're already
Sorry.
over that. It's okay. We figured it out. We're cool. We're bros. Or
Bro,
siblings.
What the
I don't know
hell?
how this works.
you trying to die?
What am I trying to die? She's friendly, right?
Oh, yes.
Well, you want to come back to the imp issue later, you said.
Yeah, if you think of anything, let us know.
I will. Well, if you don't mind, I'm missing some prime harvesting. Gotta get them while they're fresh, don't you know?
If you say so, although I would rather... Never mind.
I'll spare you the details.
I've got a question.
Thank you.
Uh-oh.
How does the oil of animate dead work in function?
You rub it on a corpse, and a zombie pops up to serve you.
Thanks.
It's the zombie elixir.
Just random question. Just checking something.
Just checking something.
Well,
It's an alchemy thing.
I thank you for your time, and we'll be talking about the imp.
Huh. Until you have further need,
Always
I
a
bid you
pleasure.
a good day. She steps, but it seems that she disappears in mid-step.
Happy harvesting.
What does the party do at this point?
Well, guys, I think it's time to go and give somebody a taste of their own medicine.
You can use that thing? The wand?
I should probably have asked that, shouldn't I have? Can you?
Probably.
Knock yourself out.
Give it here, let me look at it.
I mean, I wouldn't knock yourself out, but
You
So
feel
the
that you
imp-
would have no trouble with it.
Who? Me or
Yeah, you.
Dermot? Okay.
worst case, I could just load it into my gun.
You wait, what?
Yeah, my gun. I pull out my gun.
He pulls out a
This is my
small, strange-looking
boomstick.
rifle. You notice that there's a spot on it for 6 different vials and 2 different wands.
I just put wands in here and aim and shoot and
Oh my! Wow.
cool,
Does
right?
that work at a range? Like, is that like a sniper wand rifle?
Kind of. I haven't really named it yet, but you
Okay.
have to be an alchemist to use it, though. I'm sorry, it's not something I can.
Well,
make for
perhaps you and I can
unfortunately.
swing around and get some high ground and wait for the perfect opportunity to.
I mean, I don't know if I'd feel right doing this to this. I mean, if he can do it, I'd be more comfortable with him doing it. Funny to kill.
I
He's
mean,
your friend after all.
I can
so-
use the wand. I don't know if I can use your gun.
No, you have to be an alchemist to understand it. No offense intended. But
None taken.
it's kind of a specialty thing.
What are we gonna do? We're gonna do it the general now or wait? I think now is the better
Time is it?
time.
Isn't he like hiding in his
It's like 4 in the morning.
bed or something? I don't know.
But he's out slaughtering people, isn't he?
You're not sure.
Okay,
He
because
didn't
I'm
want to be disturbed, right? Didn't we overhear that?
They went and got him earlier, but he left and went back to who knows where.
Did we
He's
overhear
either
them say that he
directing-
did not want to be disturbed at all?
No, that was Zune.
That's what I mean. Are we talking about the
Yeah.
general? He wants to do this to the general or the Zoom?
General.
He's going to do it to the general. They're not going to kill him.
I'm
That's
not
why I
gonna
was
kill
like-
Vox.
That's why I was like, what? This is kind of like.
We'll kill him
I'm
later.
not comfortable doing that.
we'll kill him later.
We haven't decided with him yet. Well, I'm gonna go around camp and see if I can take care of the general.
Rough estimates, Sragg, of who
Yeah.
we're passing through. How big is this legion of his?
Oh, you estimate that there are probably about 2,500 dwarves.
Okay, let's go kill the general.
Oh, it's gonna be much better than that.
So what's the plan?
This is
They're
gonna.
infiltrating the enemy camp.
He's got a wand of polymorph. He's gonna try and transform that guy into that guy and make him look like one of them and have him go wherever they're sending those other guys, I guess.
Pretty much. That wrapped it up quite nicely.
I think you're gonna do that.
And you need me to stay here or come with you?
You should probably all stick together. You know, you never split the party. That's one of your songs, isn't it?
Yeah, that's one of them.
Never split the
I
party.
don't think anyone listens.
I
Well,
thought it was let's get this party
Sorry.
started. Isn't that
I'm
song?
sorry,
I don't know.
your skills at sneaking and hiding are not as good as mine.
Well, you're so
What?
short. It's, you know,
Hey, Ardo, I think
Hard
there's
to
a
see.
cockatrice over there.
where?
Exactly.
A cockatrice?
That some
I've got a potion to fix that at least. Well, not on me, but I can make them.
All right, I'm with you. Let's do this. But what's the plan?
We lure him out. We see if we can get him to a point where he's alone and no one's going to notice the polymorph, and then zap, and then we call out that they missed one.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about
Because, you know,
the other people?
You hear any
How many-
screaming?
how many charges on that wand or whatever?
No, I don't hear.
Do I
any
remember
screaming.
seeing how many
I
charges?
think
were
we
on
might
that?
have missed the boat on the
One.
other one, and I don't know how many charges. I just needed the one.
One charge?
I don't know,
That's right.
One.
I didn't one. Okay, so I know.
but how would
Well, you
you
only
know?
have one shot with that. So you know. This-
Shouldn't be much of a problem if I'm close enough.
Right. I was thinking maybe if it was something that you could choose, you could polymorph yourself, make yourself look like one of those guys, and then it'd be easier. But I guess not.
No, part of this whole just desserts is that his own men throw him off the cliff.
Right, I get it, but if you look like them, they're not gonna be like, hey, who the heck's this guy? Why isn't he at his camp where he should be? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I just have to steal one of their uniforms.
I mean, you are. You kind of look a little different, but it might work. Maybe some dirt on your
Fine.
face.
Time continues to pass.
Are we going?
Yeah, I'm going.
Let's
I'm
go.
not quite sure what the plan is here.
Let's get to the gate and see what or get to the entrance and see what's there.
And you can use this wand, you're sure?
You just said I shouldn't have a problem. Do you want to do it?
When you, Sragg, when you said you shouldn't have a problem, did you mean...
I was talking to the elf, to the bard.
Okay.
Sorry.
You will have a problem.
Well, then here, this is all on you then.
Well, just what do you want me to do?
Wait till we get them alone, zap them, and then call out that they missed one, and there you go.
Sounds good. I take the wand.
I mean, it's a fairly simple plan of...
Do I know the duration on the polymorph spell?
Yeah, you do.
What's the duration?
It's... You know it.
Tell him what it is, Sragg.
Oh, it's some amount of time. A certain particular amount of time, depending upon the level of the spell.
Right. Because if it lasts 10 seconds, it's not going to work very effectively now, is it?
No, it's a minute per level. So depending upon the level of the wand.
Okay, we're gonna go to break while he figures that out.
I figured it out.
That's okay, we're due for a break anyway. Thank you everybody for
Oh, I
watching
see.
on Twitch. We're back in a few minutes. If you're watching on YouTube, click that like button and subscribe if you want to know when the next episodes post. Leave us a comment. We love reading those, and we'll see you in a bit.